I just put myself through watching every last snap of the Washington at Green Bay game, and I watched every second of the post game featuring our now ex-Dallas Cowboy, Micah Parsons. And as painful as this is for me to admit, to acknowledge, to honor, he was sensational tonight, even more sensational than he was Sunday against Detroit at Green Bay. Micah Parsons wrecked the game tonight. Micah Parsons exploded off the line of scrimmage from all positions, left, right, middle. He exploded with quickness and speed and supreme athletic explosiveness in ways I didn't see him explode over the last 3 years for my Dallas Cowboys. And I'm left with this emotion. It's the last emotion I have left about Micah Parsons. What I saw Sunday and tonight was such a re-energized, reinvigorated, relaunched Micah Parsons, now in his, as he just said on the postgame, happy place, his happiest place. 11 from heaven in Dallas just went to heaven in Green Bay, where he's now number one in Green Bay's hearts, minds, and souls. He is now one of one in Green Bay. And I'm asking, where the hell was that Micah Parsons over the last 3 years in Dallas? I've told you, he wrecked games as a rookie before the league figured him out. And then what happened to him? Where did he go? Where did he hide? Where was that Micah Parsons playing for my team over the last 3 years, 3 long years? I mean, how many times did I have to file a missing Parsons report after games featuring my Dallas Cowboys and 11 from hell? How many times did I sit back and say, Micah Parsons, he looked more like Jim Parsons, Big Bang's Jim Parsons, because there was no Big Bang from Micah Parsons. He looked no more physical than Jim Parsons looked on Big Bang Theory. So what's my theory about what the hell happened to Micah Parsons? I don't know. Did he become just another semi-retired member of Granddaddy Jerry's country club that Jerry Jones owns and operates in Dallas, Texas? Was he counting his money after his rookie year? Was his agent saying, we're going to break the bank, man? You're going to make more money than any defensive player ever. You're going to make more money than any non-quarterback ever. Did he just semi-retire in year 2, 3, and 4 as he waited, counting his money? Until finally Granddaddy Jerry said, man, he didn't play the run at all. He's a liability against the run. Somebody woke Jerry up. Steven, Will McClay, I don't know who it was. Somebody woke him up and said, Jerry, you're going to give him like a fourth of your salary cap? And we're getting blown off the field by the run. Remember those early games last year? I'm just going back 1 year. New Orleans came to town. It was 35 to something. They scored 35 in the first half. New Orleans did. Micah Parsons played all the whole game. I couldn't find him. Then Baltimore came. It's the Ravens. I got it. But it's 28-6 after 3 quarters, and they're running for 274 yards after New Orleans ran for 190. The Eagles, in those 2 games last year, Micah played every snap. The Eagles, this is just last year, they go for 187 on the ground and 179 on the ground. They beat us 34-6 and 41-7 with Micah Parsons playing the whole game. Where was that Micah Parsons that we saw tonight? Where was that Micah Parsons that we saw Sunday turning Jared Goff into Jared Goof? He said after the game tonight, I'm pissed off. What were you the last 3 years, Micah? You were on Easy Street, I guess. I don't know. You were mellow, Micah. You were, hold on, I got to go take a piss, Micah. I'm going to take a bathroom break, Micah. You got ripped by your teammates. The leader of the team, DeMarcus Lawrence, ripped you on his way out of town and continued to rip you after you got traded to Green Bay. Malik Hooker, your safety, ripped you for caring more about your podcast than you cared about winning football games in Dallas, fixing the run defense in Dallas. And now, it's just hard for me to stomach because now I have to accept the fact that Jerry Jones has traded you to a top 5 defense last year, top 5. And I'm looking across your front tonight at Lucas Van Ness. He was, the 13th overall pick in the draft. Rashawn Gary was right in there, like 13-ish pick in the draft. Devontae Wyatt was the 28th pick in the draft. You got first-round picks across the front, including now you. What were you, the 12th pick in the draft? You fell because people said you were hard to coach. And they didn't trust your motor from start to finish of games. Immature. And now you're in your glory. You're in your happy place in Green Bay, Wisconsin, of all places. And you're on a top 5 defense, and you guys overwhelmed Jaden Daniels. I'm a big Jaden fan. But, Micah, you were shot out of a cannon from all spots in the formation, left, right, middle, boom, 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 big bang, big bang, big bang. With speed and quickness and explosiveness I did not see over the last 3 years for my Dallas Cowboys. I don't get it. I can't stomach it. I can't live with it because it's just so wrong. Now you're up there gloating in your glory. I'm pissed off. At what? I'm pissed off at you. Where were you in those playoff games, Micah? Where were you? Twice against San Francisco, you went Casper, the unfriendly ghost. You ghosted us. Twice against, I'm looking for you and I can't find you in 2 San Francisco playoff games. Then Green Bay comes to Dallas. We're the 2 seed. This is happy days are here again. We got this. The 2 seed against the 7-seeded Packers. We got this. And defensive stats, you put up goose eggs across the board as we fell behind 27-0 before halftime at home. Got blown off the field at home. And now I have to watch you turn Jaden Daniels into a shell of his rookie self. I couldn't recognize him. He found a little rhythm. Kingsbury, they started getting the ball to Debo in the 4th, but it was 27-18. It felt like 57-18. Micah Parsons joined the defense with Edgerrin Cooper, who's just a flat-out game-changing stud at linebacker. And then the secondary, Nixon, was just all over the football field. McKinney is Defensive Player of the Year candidate himself. Pro Bowler. There's talent everywhere. Hobbs is back tonight making plays. The DBs are just sitting on routes because they know with those 4 studs across the front, you're just going to get home. If Edgerrin Cooper blitzes, somebody's going to get home. Jaden Daniels, who week 3 last year went to Joe Burrow on a Monday night and just lit it up. He just looked overwhelmed, as did Jared Goff. They're scared of Micah Parsons. Nobody was afraid of Micah Parsons when he's wearing this on his helmet. Nobody was afraid of him. Rookie year, yeah, I give you that. Last 3 years, nope. Jim Parsons. Filing missing Parsons reports right and left. I don't understand how he can go up there and rub our noses in the pile of piss that he left behind in Dallas. He just pissed on us right and left. There's pee everywhere. It just stinks in Dallas. He left a trail of pee right out of town. Rubbed our noses in it tonight as he sat up there on the set with Carissa and the guys. My man Richard Sherman, Andrew Whitworth. They're hugging, loving each other. About Micah 2 years ago texted Andrew Whitworth as he retired as an all-time great offensive tackle and said, "Can you come to Austin, Texas and meet me and teach me how to do this?" Well, Andrew, you did. You said you booked a flight immediately. You went to Austin and you taught him. What did you teach him? How to win at Green Bay? Thank you for that. Because you didn't teach him what to do at Dallas, because I don't know where he was. I guess his mind was still in Austin with you when he was playing football for the Dallas Cowboys. It's over. All of a sudden, everything, Micah Parsons' mere presence has detonated Packer Nation, the town or village of Green Bay, Lambeau Field. Now I'm hearing he'll do what Reggie White did for the Packers. Take them, Titletown, back to a championship, back to Super Bowl victory. Once Reggie White decided to sign as a free agent, because no free agents would go to Green Bay. And he went and they broke through and won. And now it's Reggie White all over again. Micah is Reggie White. He's as I said today on a Read and Gridiron, I don't know when it happened, but Micah turned into a combination of Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, and Charles Haley all rolled into one. Re-energized, revitalized, reignited, pissed off to show Dallas. They used to quote on the broadcast, "I thought they loved me in Dallas." I can't remember the whole quote. I thought this is what happens when you think somebody loves you and they don't. So now they love him in Green Bay. He's the king of Titletown. He's got this. They got this. It's over. The NFC is over. The offense has exploded because of the defense. And now you got Jordan Love early tonight. He's taking off running over a DB for a first down in the red zone. Ran over him. Micah said, "That's my quarterback." They're all inspired by Micah's mere presence and his rushes. Pew, 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 pew. Big bang, big bang, big bang. Jim Parsons in Dallas is now Micah Parsons again, reborn in Titletown. It's over. Green Bay's going to go win the Super Bowl. I know it. They're going to go win it. It's obvious. They got the deepest receivers. They got Josh Jacobs just running his ass off up the middle, just attacking defenses. They got the two tight ends. They're unstoppable. The offensive line is impenetrable. It's Jordan Love is playing like Michael Jordan. I don't know. What more can I tell? I give it up. I acknowledge. I honor. I award this year's Super Bowl to Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. The pack is back because after 3 long years of hibernation and disappearing act in Dallas, Texas, Micah Parsons is back. Congratulations, Green Bay.